Alright, that is our first guest for today, and that should be MG Luxury Apartment. But don't tell him, we'll call him Maggie. Mind you, MG is also my pal. My guy, my guy, welcome. I think, man, thanks for coming. I thought you wouldn't make it safe.
Oh, my car will break down. Really? So I got rocket and carry car come. And yeah, I don't feel miss MDA. Yeah, I don't feel miss
MDA. Let's go, man. Yeah, and MG, I was telling them just now, right? MG is also my pal, right? My good friend. But here is he live at the first episode roundtable with MDA. You know, a lot, and someone else is coming. Guess who? Alright, that is Wheezy. Call me Wheezy is here. Oh, Sasu.
I don't late. I believe I'm not late.
You see, he came late.
I'm sorry.
Always coming late.
I'm sorry. Even for the other side, I come late. No.
MG Luxury Apartment. What do you have for us at the table?
Yeah, thank you. Talking about real estate, there are a lot of challenges we can encounter when it comes to real estate. More specifically, the smaller segment of real estate, which is the service apartment. Let's say the client is checking in for like 2-3 days, and the day of checking out, you realize that TV is broken or is stolen, and now you are an agent. You're not the owner, so you're dealing with the owner. I've had people that get arrested because of it as an agent, because you can't give account of this person. Maybe there's a PS5, you know that most apartment has PS5. And now when it involves the police, you know what the force system looks like. You have to sort, you have to, and all of those things has to come from you, because now the owner doesn't care. All he wants is his property. And they might not even blame you on the security for not doing his job.
Sorry to cut you, but have you been arrested?
Personally,
in this business?
I would say it's just the grace of God.
So you've had cases of...
I've had realtors that were being arrested because of this. Most especially during the rush hours, the Christmas period, the festive period, sometimes. A lot of people get into trouble.
So what is your advice now, based on your experience, on how to mitigate some of this common troubles, like you said, with clients?
If you're given an ID card, it has to be a very valid ID card, like a voter's card, and not a work ID card, which can be forged.
Tell us how possible it is, right, to start from little or no capital, or to start with capital and as a newbie.
In fact, generally, if you're going to a business, you need to study this business and get to rub minds with like-minded people that are into the business, most of the people that are experienced. You can't just start. There are houses that could be leased for 16 years, 20 years, right? And you're buying it for like 10 million, but after 20 years, it's no longer yours. That 10 million or 15 million or 20 million, depending on the package. So whatever you do within that 15 years with it, it's your own profit.
Sorry to cut you. Wiz is actually looking lost. I can see the way he's looking.
No, I'm not lost. I'm learning.
It's fun.
You've been listening to MG Luxury Apartment. He manages real estate. I'm going to tag his handle and his page to this video. So here on the round table, we talk about life. We deal on life challenging issues. We find common solutions while also advertising and promoting your skill. You cannot survive without a skill. If you don't have a skill, have a job. If you don't have a job, have a business. Whatever you do, just don't take begging as a profession. We'll come back to you, MG.
Yeah.
But right now, we want to go to my celebrity chef. Call me Weezy.
You shall be calling Weezy. Let me correct you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, right? It's just like me coming to your Instagram and I see call me Gattuso. And I will now see real life and I say call me Gattuso. Does that make any sense? You wrote call me Gattuso. That's, you are telling me what to call you, which is Gattuso. So seeing you in person and now saying call me Gattuso, it doesn't make It's Gatuso, not call me. So it's Wheezy. I'm telling you what to
call me is call me Wheezy.
Call me.
My name is
Trying to
Wheezy.
tell you.
Call me. My name is Wheezy. Call
Okay.
me. Don't say call.
And now this goes out to all Wheezy's fans. You know, some
My fans, no, you're not my fan. My fans are.
Do you know that I've been in an occasion where I was actually with Wheezy, and the next thing I was hearing was call me Wheezy.
That
call me
person is not
Wheezy."
my fan. He just know me.
I was like,
My
call me
fans
Wheezy.
know that my name is Wheezy. Oh, Sasu, not call me Wheezy. Don't.
I actually intentionally brought that up.
No, I
so that we
think
would
for me,
talk about
I think
it.
why people include the call me Wheezy might be because they're trying to differentiate the Wheezy from the Wheezy.
Okay. I was Wheezy before Wizkid became Wheezy.
So yeah, that's the
If you have time, deliberate on that thing. I just said.
yeah. Okay.
All right, guys, it's not call me Wheezy, it's Wheezy.
Very good. So I have a very big problem, right? I have something that I've been meaning to ask, and I'm not here for. I'm here to share my worries, which is like the essence of this gathering or this meeting. Do you understand? So I have a very funny question, which I've been trying to like figure out the solution myself, and it's not forthcoming. So I feel like this is an avenue for me to share my thoughts on this particular issue. So I'm bringing this up because you are here, or probably because I can get a comment from a viewer that can satisfy my curiosity. You get me? So the thing is, I want to know, when is the right time for a man to fall in love? Or no, I don't want you. There's no time to fall in love. Let me not use that word. When is the right time for a man to be in a relationship? One, is it when a man is poor, when he has nothing, right? When he's poor, or when he is rich? I've seen people complain. I know of somebody. There's a video of a guy that trended some time ago that was complaining about meeting a girl, how he spent money on the girl. That is to say, he was able to win the girl's heart with his money. But the money could not. I don't know how true that is. But apart from that guy's story, right? I feel like there are a lot of persons that have invested so much in their relationship, money-wise, but yet they couldn't keep the relationship. And I've also seen people be in love with money and lost love when the money was no longer there. And also I've seen people be in love without money and fall out of love. And let's say these two persons, they love each other, right? And there is no money. Along the line, money starts coming. The woman now started having eyes for big things. Do you understand? She was now used to money, and along the line, she started feeling like your money is no longer enough for her. For me, I've been in love when there is money. I've been in love when there is no money. I've been in love when it's normal. It's just on a level ground. Do you understand? So I'm curious. I want to know, when is the right time for a man? As a man, when is the right time for you to be in love?
MG, do you want to say something about that?
Yeah, sure.
I love Wheezy Carrico. Love one. Love. We must love.
I think there's no tutorial when it comes to love. It's just about the individual personality. If you say when you have money, you find love. The tendency of you finding love when you have money, the tendency of you finding fake love when you have money is very high. Every man, generally, our respect comes from what we provide. Every man, if the more you provide, the more you get respected. Whether in family, whether in society, whether in church, whatever it is. And that's why every man, when he goes into a relationship, the first thing he looks out for is respect. You cannot take that away from a man.
Right. So the question Wheezy asked was, when is the right time to
Without
get into a
explanation.
relationship? Not to fall in love.
To get into a
When is
relationship.
the right time to get into?
You can fall in love. You can see somebody today and you meet the person today and you're already developing.
When is the right time for me to fall in love?
No,
is
enter into
into a relationship.
Yes.
Is when you are emotionally ready.
What do you have to say about that?
He said it. Really, he actually took the word out of my mind. The best time to get into a relationship is when you are mentally ready. Your financial state should not be an impediment as long as you are ready. Now, regardless of how you are as a man, there is a woman for you, right? And love itself is a statement of choice. That is why it's called I love you. You chose to. Regardless of how sweet it is, I would advise you to actually think twice, because as human, it's tiring to keep letting out an energy without receiving. That might also be when getting into a relationship. So now, to categorically answer your question, in the Bible, before Adam had a partner, Adam was already given a duty. You are supposed to get into a relationship when you know that you can comfortably provide and protect whoever you are bringing into your life. So that's also part of being ready. As our faces are different, so as our wants and desires are different. My readiness can be different from your readiness. I can say that you have to be mentally ready, right? It might be your problem is not your mental state. It might be that your problem is just finding someone that loves you. And because you are unable to find someone that loves you, you've decided not to start a relationship. Don't generalize things. When you were talking just now, you said that you've actually been in a relationship when you were broke, you've been in a relationship when you had, and you've been in a relationship when the money did, then the money can't finish. In those phases, you've gone through, right? So in your own word, when do you think is the best time for you to get into a relationship or to be into a relationship?
Okay, it's a personal question.
Okay.
For me. No, you just asked the question.
yes.
So I'm asking you the personal question. So personally, if I know I want to bring it here, I can just use my experience to answer that question. So far, so good. You can get a woman that loves you unconditionally, money, no money, but relationship with money, hi, come on there.
No, relationship with money is sweet. No, relationship with money or love with money is sweeter.
But if I have the ability to choose, now I'm just saying this because I still want to know. For me, not having money is the right time. It helps you grow together. Do you understand? But then it naturally.
Sorry, I don't totally agree with you about not having money is the best time to get.
It's not the best time, right? You know that, okay, you know, say me now, I don't get 1 naira. This woman just love me.
Yeah.
And you can feel when someone loves you. You can feel the love, you can feel the respect.
energy.
Now you can feel it. There's no money. Do you understand? You now, let me give you an example of what I was trying to say. Now, because you feel say this woman love you, you know say this woman love you, you start feeling like this woman deserve more. Do you get? You start feeling like this person, the kind of this one is showing me, she deserve more. I'm not doing enough for this woman. That your thought can fight you and spoil that your relationship.
You start feeling, that's when insecurity comes.
Yes.
Tomorrow now she gets a dress and you know it didn't
No,
come
you
from
buy
you.
her.
You start, and that's when insecurity.
Do you understand?
start questioning. That's where the problem
And that
comes
thing
in.
can spoil your
You start
relationship.
questioning her.
Why you
so-
buy clothes?
And
Where is
maybe
it?
she just had that money to. You be. There's one boy out there.
Okay, but aside from insecurities, I feel
And you have low
sometimes, yes, you definitely.
That's where it kills you.
Do you get? But I feel sometimes, when you don't have money and go get into a relationship, right? Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes the lady might end up loving you genuinely, but your love for her you might think is genuine, but most of the time it's not.
Because you are just looking at it
Because she's
don't have a-
accepting you
you don't-
the way you are.
Or
and
maybe you don't have a
much
choice,
options. You don't have
Yes.
much options because there are several cases where you would see a girl will suffer with let me not use the word suffer because it's a choice. Nobody force you. Do you get? So you see a girl would understand with a guy, right? And at the end of the day, the guy turns out to become a beast.
There's always a two sides to things. You can actually not have money and you find a girl that loves you. But do you know that even while you're broke and you don't have anything, she'll still cheat on you while sticking to you with people that have more than you?
So sorry, you can be poor and have a faithful partner. You can be rich and have a faithful partner.
You might not have all. Wealth is not built in a day. You need the basics, a steady source of income. You have to get your mindset, your emotions. If you are a hot-tempered person, you cannot be in a relationship. So for an individual, you need your own basic things. What are the basic things that make you feel as a man in a relationship, coupled with your mindset? Because what breaks a relationship is mindset. Everything in life, what makes everything chaotic is mindset. If you have the sweetest partner in the world, if you have the wrong mindset, your relationship will not work. Men will love respect, will love to be honored. So as a woman, if you know that you are not ready to be submissive to any man, then you shouldn't be in a relationship. Whenever situationship you get in, you will get out. So if you don't have the capacity yet, and there are some women that really don't give a shit about whether you have or not, just be good and sincere to them. Right, so when you find that person and you know that you're ready, you get into a relationship. My take on it.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Guys, this actually wraps it up for the first episode, Roundtable with MDA, and this is Sundays and it's strictly by invitation. So send a DM. You want to be on the show next week? Send a DM and would send you an invite. So MG is your show real estate plug. You want to buy a house, whatever you want to buy, anything, as long as it's real estate. This is your plug. Have you tasted Wizzy's Kitchen? If you taste food from Wizzy's Kitchen, you know why I call him a celebrity chef. Even if food said celebrity. Thank you so much for being on the show. Well, thank you, and we are really honored to have you here. And before we go, do you have anything to say to your fans and the people out there at large?
Thank you all. Keep watching Roundtable by MDA. If you have problem, bring it to a stable. Financial problem at all.
Alright guys, stay blessed, stay motivated, and Roundtable with MDA will come, bring that topic, we'll talk about it, and I bet you must get a solution and a possible insight. I love you all, stay blessed. It's just a word.